want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, man, woman, and children. Those listening and learning, and the brothers out there on the highways and byways making themselves a living sacrifice, doing the work in the will of the Most High, trying to seal the elect and get us up out of this wicked kingdom. I want to give a sincere shalom to the Yenu Akim and Akwa that just waking up and coming into this truth. I advise you brothers to read, encourage you brothers to read, study those precepts, and may the Lord bless you and increase you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. I'm the brother Nakamaya, coming at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be something like, what is the red horse in Revelation 6:4? Right? So, got a couple precepts lined up, actually quite a bit precepts lined up, so let's get right into it. All right. So, start off with Revelations chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Now, a couple clues in that, but the first indicator is this red horse, right? Now, through scriptures, we know that Esau, Genesis 25. We know that Esau came out red during his birth, right? So this red horse, and him that sat thereon, is Esau. Genesis 25. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau, right? Now, some of these Christians might disagree, and actually, this is the whole reason why I'm even making this, doing this lesson, because, I asked the Christian what it was, and he gave me this. I actually got the reply that he gave. I might. Nah, I ain't gonna post it. It ain't even worth it. But it's just for edification for our sheep, man. But it was bogus. But anyway, the red horse represents Esau, who was born red in Genesis 20:25, and that horse that he's on just represents power. So let's go back to Genesis. Let's go back to Revelation 6:4. I want to try to make this too long, but I know it might have some skin on it because I got a couple precepts. All right. Revelations. All right. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Now, we just said that this red horse was Esau, right? So, and it said power was given unto him that sat thereon, and he was also given a great sword. So the account of it, right, it's right here in Genesis as well, chapter 27, right? Let me see. Was that crying like a little? Further down. All right, 37. Is that right now? 39. Actually, 39 is what I want. And this is Esau receiving his blessing. So this would be where that red horse that we're reading in Revelation 6:4. Would be where he's receiving his power, right? And that great sword that was handed to him. Him that sat there on that red horse, that red guy. Yeah, this would be him, right? And his father, the book of Genesis 27:39, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40. And by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? Excuse me. So right here, this is him getting a blessing, right? This is him receiving that power. Right? But little did he know, right? Let's go to our next precept, would be Job. That was twofold, right? Because that was a blessing for him, and it was a curse, right? Because Job tells us, 9:24. Job 9:24 tells us, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So we just witnessed Esau, right? Get the kingdom, right? We just witnessed that, right? So, and Job tells us the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So we just literally witnessed the earth given into the hands of the wicked, right? With a great sword, right? Gotta remember all that. Precept upon precept, line upon line, right? Okay, so we witnessed Esau get the blessing in Genesis, right? We confirmed that it's given into the hands of the wicked, which his ass is, the wicked. Don't get no wicked and profane than Esau. I'll tell you that in the book of Romans, right? And that's going to take us to Malachi, because Malachi tells us Esau is the border of wickedness, right? Backing up what Job just said. The earth was given into his hands, right? Let's go to Malachi, right? Because this Bible don't lie, man. All right? The Bible don't lie. Right? The burden of the word, Salakia, Malachi 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye have said, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob. Verse 3. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right? So the Lord said he hates you, man. Verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus says the Lord of hosts. They said, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Earth was given into the hands of the wickedness. And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever, right? Because the Lord don't like you, man, forever. Right? He got it out for you. But it's a reason for you, man. You know, you're like a double-edged sword in the Lord's hand. Right? So that's from there, right? The border of wickedness. Let's go from there to Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49. What, 9 to 15. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, Slakia. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Who dwells in the clefts of the rocks? Malachi just tell us that. That holdest the height of the hill, though thou should makest thy nest as high as the eagle. Remember that, right? I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Right? But the point I want to write out of here, right? We know that this is talking about Esau, Edom, right? And the reason why I came here, because a lot of our, I don't want to say a lot of our people don't know, well, a lot of Christians don't know that old Lucifer and Esau is one and the same. They're the same people, right? And this is one of the links that connects them, right? So let's go to Isaiah. Start at verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. Matter of fact, let me start at verse 12. How art thou cut down from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Right? So it seems like Esau got an ascension problem, man. He want to be just as high as the Lord, right? Because he said the same thing. Let me go back. Go back to Jeremiah 49. He just said the same thing in Jeremiah 15. Jeremiah 49:16. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Now we know that's Esau. That holdest the height of the hills, fatness of the earth. Though thou should make thy nest as high as the eagle, the Space Force, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Right? So you that same Lucifer, right? In Isaiah 14, that light bearer, right? Ain't that you? You told on yourself, man. And the Lord say He's gonna make you do that? That's right, let's get that. Isaiah. It's a book, Psalms. Yeah. Psalms 68. 64, Slakia. Psalm 64. All right. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Right? So the Most High is making your tongue fall upon yourself, which you did right here in Jeremiah. You wanna exalt yourself above, the Most High, right? And also in Isaiah, you got an exalt problem, man. You got too much pride, man. But the Lord got you, man. Right? So they shall make their own tongues fall upon themselves. All that see them shall fly away. Right? So let's go from there. Let's go to the book of Zechariah. Right? Because you're not by yourself. It said them, all that see them will fly away. So we talking about you and your people, man. Yeah, you crazy little white girls and all that, man. Yeah. All that there, man. Zechariah 1, man. Yeah, because you're not alone, man. Your whole people are wicked. Right? Book of Zechariah 1, start by 8. I saw by night, and behold, a man riding upon a red horse, Esau, and he stood among the myrtle trees that were in the bottom, and behind him were there red horses, speckled and white. Right? Then said I, O my Lord, what are these? And the angel that talked with me said unto me, I will show thee what these be. Right? So he's finna show him. Right? Verse 10. And the man that stood among the myrtle trees answered and said, these are they whom the Lord have sent to walk to and fro through the earth. Right? Now we already proved that you that red horse, that destroyer, right? Right? Now, right here, it said, these are they who the Lord have sent. Now, you that red horse, man. Right? Up here, the Lord sent you. Right? to walk to and fro through the earth. That's what he sent. That's what he sent you for, man. Right? Earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Right? You got the blessing, right? Now that's why. Let's see what this to and fro represents, man. Now we already know you're a destroyer, man. We already know you're destroying the nations and weakening the nations in Isaiah, right? So let's go see what your real objective is, man, and what you was even created for, man. Let's go to the book of Job, right? Because you are a seed, man. You Satan's seed, bro. Right? You the seed of Satan, right? So y'all got the same characteristics. So let's just go find out. Book of Job 2 and verse 2. And the Lord said unto Satan, matter of fact, let me start at verse 1. Because what you really don't know is you're in a trick bag. Because who you worship works for my power. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah HaKadosh. Right? And you about to find that. You finna find out that right now. Again, there was a day when the sons of power came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Now, ain't that what the rest of your people was doing over there in Zechariah? Huh? Esau? Right? Because this is where you get your power from, man. Right? This is who you worship, man. Y'all got the same characteristics, but what you fail to realize, right? Because you don't realize you're that. You're just a battle axe, man. Right? You don't realize there's someone swinging you, man. Right? You don't realize someone is swinging you, man. Right? So let's go back to Zechariah. Right? Zechariah. All right, 1 and 8. Right? As the Lord said, and the Lord, verse 11. No, matter of fact, let me go back up. Then said I, O my Lord, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 8. Then said I, O my Lord, what are these? And the angel that talked with me said unto me, I will show you what these be. And the man that stood among the myrtle trees, verse 10. And the man that stood among the myrtle trees answered and said, these are they whom the Lord have sent to walk to and fro through the earth, just like your spiritual daddy, Satan. Right? See? Right? And why did the Lord send you, man? And they answered the angel of the Lord, verse 11, and they answered the angel of the Lord that stood among the myrtle trees, and said, we have walked to and fro through the earth, and behold, all the earth sitteth still, and is at rest. Right? You know why the earth is sitting still and is at rest, Mr. Red Horse? Right? I tell you why, because in the book of Jeremiah, if we can go back to 49, was that Isaiah? I think it's Isaiah. Isaiah 14, yeah. 12. Well, in the book of Isaiah 14:12, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down, which didst weaken the nations, man? Right? That's why the world is quiet, man. You went to and fro and made it quiet because you destroyed it. Matter of fact, let's skip down. Matter of fact, let's go up. Because you made the world a desolation, man. What that verse said? You know what I'm saying here? Yeah, you should get what I'm saying. That's why the earth is quiet, man. Why? Because you weakened the nations, man, through your destruction, right? Because we got to remember, There was power given to you, man, to take peace out of the earth. Mr. Red, man. Mr. Cave, man. Right? So this is your destroyer, man. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore, I hate every false way. Right? So time's almost up, Esau. You know, got a couple more tricks left in your bag, man, and that's about it, man. You know, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the whole elect. 144,000 men, 1/3 women and children, listening and learning. You know, trying to build their faith and secure their spot in the kingdom through faith, through our power and Lord. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua in mercy. I want to pray that the Lord keep a hedge about the brothers out there on these camps, out here in these turbulent and dangerous times. You know, stay circumspect. You know, but I always know where two or more of us are gathered, you know, the Most High got us, man. So, you know, you brothers stay prayed up, stay diligent. Hope your lesson was edifying. Call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Man, who teach with, who got that fire, man. You know, all praise and glory for the Lord, man, to put the spirit on you guys for staying diligent, man. You know, we're almost out of here, man. I pray you guys pray for me. I hope this lesson is edifying. You know, all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Brother Nakamaya, Shalom.